Good morning. So in the last lecture, we seen that the theorem homomorphic image of solvable group is solvable. Okay, if G and G1 and G2 are the two groups such that G1 is solvable and F is the function from G1 to G2 which is onto, then the homomorphic image, that is the homomorphic image of G1, that is F of G1 is solvable. Okay, and another theorem is unary quotient group of solvable group is solvable. Okay, if G is solvable group and N is the normal subgroup of G, then this G by N is solvable. But the converse of the this theorem is need not true. That means, look at here. The converse of the above statement is need not be true. Okay, if G is solvable, it implies G by N is solvable. But if G by N is solvable, we cannot conclude that G is solvable. Okay, it may be or may not be. Okay, so next theorem related to the above. When this G becomes solvable, if G is solvable, G by N is solvable and N is solvable. Okay, next theorem is what? If G by N, that is this quotient group is solvable and N, both the groups are solvable, then this implies G is solvable. ओके म्हणजे अजून एक कंडिशन काय घालावी लागेल मला हा जी बाय एन सॉल्वेबल असेल तर हा जी सॉल्वेबल आहे का नाही सांगू शकत नाही पण ओके वी कॅन नॉट कन्क्लूड बट इफ दिस जी बाय एन दिस क्वेश्चन ग्रुप इज सॉल्वेबल and this n also solvable, then this g is solvable. So next theorem is related to the converse of the above statement. Okay, theorem. If G is a group, if G is a group, okay, and capital N is normal in G, such that both N and G by N are solvable, then prove that this G is solvable. Okay, any doubt in this statement? Any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay, here the n and g by n is solvable. That means there exists a sequence for n such that g raised to n is equal to what? G raised to m g upon n. असा एक सिक्वेन्स होईल त्याचा काय असेल पॉवर हा mth power. Okay, mth derived subgroup of G upon N is singleton E. That means G by N is solvable. Okay, for N, there exists a positive integer N such that Tth derived subgroup of N is singleton E. Okay, this one is the theorem we seen in the last lecture. Okay, if G raised to M is equal to E. Okay, mth derived subgroup, there exists a positive integer M such that mth derived subgroup of G is equal to n, then this G is solvable. So for this quotient group, there exists a positive integer m such that G raised to m upon n is equal to singleton E. Okay, this is given to us. This one is also given to us. Okay, n is solvable, and we have to prove that G is solvable. Okay, now proof. Look at here. Write down first all the given things. Given that G by N is solvable. Okay. And what is the identity of this group?
Yes.
Yes, G by N is N. Okay. Now let here G by N is what? Solvable. Okay. Here, first write down this one. Here G by N is solvable. So this implies let there exists a sequence. Which sequence? G raised to M. Okay, M derived subgroup of G upon N इज इक्वल टू काय यायला पाहिजे तुमचा आयडेंटिटी. आयडेंटिटी ऑफ दिस ग्रुप इज नथिंग बट n. Okay, which is contained in g raised to m minus 1, m minus 1 derived subgroup of g upon n. Okay, which is contained in up to so on g raised to 1 first derived subgroup of g upon n, which is contained in g by n. Okay, g naught by n, which is equal to g by n. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the solvable series for quotient group g by n. B, a solvable series for g by n. Okay, here each ith derived subgroup of g, okay, is what? Is subgroup of g. Okay, ith derived subgroup म्हणजे तो subgroup of g असेलच. Okay, containing g contain कोणाला करतोय? containing n. Okay, we have one theorem. If g dash is normal in g, okay, and n first derived subgroup, then is what? G dash is contained in n. असा एक theorem होता पहा. Look at it. 3 स्टेटमेंट होते त्यात. Wait. This one. Okay, look at here. If n is normal in g and g dash by n is abelian, if and only if g dash is contained in n. Okay, so हा n कोणाला कंटेन करतोय? g dash ला. Wait. not इथं abelian नहीं है ना? Wait, not abelian. Wait a minute. So here g raised to I is the subgroup of g containing n. Okay. Wait. So suppose this one is the group G. Okay, where is n my? G raised to m is what? N. Suppose this is n, which is equal to g raised to m. Okay, mth derived subgroup of g is equal to n. Okay, we have to prove that g raised to m is equal to n. Now, okay, wait. So this is n, where n is normal in g. G raised to I कुठे येईल माझा? So this is g raised to I. Okay, जर g abelian असेल तर हा g dash आत गेला असता. Okay, here g dash g is not abelian. We don't know. Okay, so here this is one is g dash. So g raised to I. हा तुमचा g raised to I इथे येईल. G raised to I is the subgroup of G containing n. या n ला contain करतोय कोण? G raised to I. Okay. Any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
So okay, so here each G raised to I, ith derived subgroup of G is the subgroup of G containing n. Okay, since G raised to I plus 1 upon n is normal in G raised to I upon n. Okay, look at this. This series is what? Solvable series. Solvable series means what? हा कोणाचा subgroup? हा ह्याचा normal subgroup. Okay. Second derived subgroup divided by n. This one is normal in g raised to g dash upon n. So similarly for ith one, g raised to ith plus 1, I plus 1 derived subgroup of g upon n is normal in g raised to I upon n, because this series is solvable series. Okay. Hence, now each g raised to I plus 1 is normal in G raised to I. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
हा स्टेटमेंट कसा आला कळाला? कसा आला हा स्टेटमेंट? Suppose G is the group and G by, suppose this one, G by H. I want to one G by H is normal in K by H. Then this G is normal in G by H. Sorry, wait. If K by H is normal in G by H, that implies K is normal in G. Okay, using this result. Okay, suppose this one is G. Okay, and this one is K. Okay, and H is contained in K. This K by H. H is normal in K. Okay, and H is normal in G. So that implies याचा अर्थ काय हा ह्याच्यात नॉर्मल आहे. Okay, H is normal in K and again H is normal in G. So that implies K ला contain कोण करतोय, but H is what? Contained in K, which is contained in G. हा ह्याच्यात नॉर्मल, हा ह्याच्यात नॉर्मल. Hence K is normal in G. Okay, so here we get G raised to I plus 1 upon n is normal in G raised to I upon n. So hence G raised to I plus 1 is normal in G raised to I. Okay, कळते कसा रहा रिजल्ट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So here G raised to I plus 1 म्हणजे I plus 1 derived subgroup of G is normal in ith derived subgroup of G. Now by the third theorem of isomorphism. Okay, what is the third theorem of isomorphism? Second lecture. Wait, सांगेन तुम्हाला. Third theorem of isomorphism. If H and K are the normal subgroup of G, okay, and K is the subgroup of G, then G by H is isomorphic to G by K upon K by H. This is the third isomorphic theorem. Okay, हा तुम्ही third isomorphic theorem शिकलाय second lecture मध्ये. So here using the third isomorphic theorem, here G raised to I divided by n. Okay, ith derived subgroup of G upon n. Ith plus 1th derived subgroup of G upon n. Okay, is isomorphic to G raised to I upon G raised to I plus 1. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, हा तुमचा डिनॉमिनेटर गेल्यासारखा कट झाल्यासारखा G by K. Okay, हा काय येईल? हा H by K. Okay, H by K and G by K. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so here नीट लक्ष द्या काय सांगतो. Here G by K काय होता थर्ड आइसोमॉर्फिक थ्योरम G by K upon H by K is isomorphic to G by H. ओके, इथे काय तुमचा g म्हणजे g रेस टू i, h म्हणजे काय g रेस टू i प्लस 1. ओके, g रेस टू i, k म्हणजे काय तुमचा n. ओके, n this one, g raised to I plus 1 derived subgroup of g divided by n is isomorphic to g raised to I divided by g raised to I plus 1. ओके, म्हणजे हा तसं पाहायला गेलं तर हा कॅन्सल झाल्यासारखा. ओके, पण तसं कॅन्सल नसतो, तो आयसोमॉर्फिक असतो. ओके, एनी डाऊट? बाय द थर्ड आयसोमॉर्फिक theorem we get this result. So by third isomorphic theorem. Okay, any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
But each quotient group g raised to I upon n and g raised to I plus 1 upon n is abelian. Why? Why? Because this series is what? Solvable series. Okay, solvable series म्हणजे काय, याचा फॅक्टर ग्रुप कसा आहे, अबेलियन असेल. this upon previous term this. Okay, g raised to m minus 1 upon n divided by g raised to m minus 2 upon n. हा कैसा असेल, अबेलियन ना, because this series is what? Solvable series for g by n. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
What is the definition of solvable series? The H2 upon H1, H3 upon H2, all the quotient group, that the factor group are abelian group. Okay, so hence here this group is abelian, g raised to I upon n divided by g raised to I plus 1 upon n. This is abelian group. Now this abelian group is isomorphic to g raised to I upon g raised to I plus 1. Okay, so that implies, this implies g raised to I, that is ith derived subgroup of g, and I plus 1th derived subgroup of g is abelian. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Abelian group. Okay, from equation 2. Give it in equation number 2, please. This is equation number 2. And this one is equation 1. Okay, so here equation 1 is solvable. That means each factor group of equation 1 is abelian. Okay, so here g raised to m minus 2 upon n upon g raised to m minus 1 upon n is abelian. So this is isomorphic to g raised to I upon g raised to I plus 1. Hence g raised to I upon g raised to I plus 1 is abelian group from equation number 2. Okay, and further. Okay, before going to look at this statement, now tell me, if suppose G is the group and E is the identity of that group, हा कोणाला isomorphic असतो? Suppose order of a group is 5. Okay, आणि खालची ऑर्डर किती आहे? 1. 5 upon 1, 5. ओके, 5 ऑर्डर असलेला ग्रुप कोण आहे? G. सो कोणताही ग्रुप असेल विथ कोशंट विथ आयडेंटिटी, okay, G upon identity of that group, this quotient group always always is isomorphic to G. Okay, जो काही ह्याचा नेचर असेल तो त्याचा नेचर असतो. Okay, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now here G raised to m upon n हा कोणाला isomorphic असेल? Identity of that group, this quotient group is n.
N ला.
Okay, wait. G raised to m upon n काय आहे माझा? G raised to m upon n is equal to n. Okay, so this is equal to n. Okay, so this group is isomorphic to g raised to m upon n is equal to n. We have this one, but g raised to m upon n isomorphic असेल g raised to m ला. Okay, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, g by singleton e is isomorphic to g. Any group with quotient with that identity element of that group is isomorphic to itself group G. So here identity n for this quotient group identity is n, okay, which is equal to n, and this is isomorphic to m. So this is isomorphic to g raised to m is equal to what? Yeah. Okay, and also given that what is given that n is solvable. Okay, look at it. n is solvable. आता आपण काय घेतलंय g by n solvable घेऊन g raised to m is equal to n हा prove केलाय. Okay, now here given that n is also solvable. That means th derived subgroup of n is equal to singleton e. Okay, there exists a positive integer t such that th derived subgroup of n is equal to singleton e, which is contained in tth minus 1th derived subgroup of n, which is contained in up to so on. This is up to so on, and second derived subgroup of n, which is contained in first derived subgroup of n. Okay, which is contained in n. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Because n is solvable group. Okay, but what is n? G raised to m. Okay, but what is g raised to m is contained in? We know that g raised to m derived subgroup of g is always contained in g raised to m minus 1. Okay, which is contained in g raised to m minus 2, that is m minus 2 derived subgroup of g, which is contained in up to so on. This is g2 contained in g1, which is contained in g0 is equal to g. Okay, now this series is what? Solvable series for g. Solvable series for g. Okay, why solvable? Because this one is normal in this. Okay, इथून इथपर्यंत काय येणार हा solvable series for n. That means this is normal in this one. This one is normal in this one. This one n2 is normal in n1. n1 is normal in n. G raised to m is normal in g raised to m minus 1. Okay, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Second derived subgroup म्हणजे काय तुमचा g dash चा against derived subgroup g1 चा. Okay, we know that this property. Okay, now this series is solvable series for g. This implies g is solvable. Okay, so hence in this theorem we using g by n is solvable and n is solvable, we get the solvable series for g. Which one? This one. Okay, this series is solvable series for g. Okay, hence g is solvable. Any doubt now?
No,
Okay,
sir.
Okay, look at here once again. G by n is solvable. That means g raised to m upon n is equal to n. That is the identity which is contained in g raised to m minus 1 upon n. A contained म्हणण्यापेक्षा हा नॉर्मलच घेऊयातच. Okay, normal. Okay, solvable series for g by n, and the factor, each factor group is what? Abelian. Okay, हा ह्याच्यात नॉर्मल आहे. हा कशात असेल पुन्हा? हा नॉर्मल कशात असेल? g raised to I minus 1 upon n. Is it correct? शेवटी कुठे
Yes,
येईल
sir.
हा नॉर्मल होत g raised to 1 upon n. Okay, which is equal to g by n. हाच लिहायचे नॉर्मल आहे. ओके, सो हे इम्प्लाइज हा कट झाल्यासारखा आणि हा कोणात नॉर्मल येईल? ह्याच्यात नॉर्मल g रेस टू i प्लस 1 इज नॉर्मल इन g रेस टू i. आलाय का? येस. म्हणजे हा काय झाला? g रेस टू m इज नॉर्मल. ओके, ही प्रॉपर्टी यूज केली पाहिजे by above step. This is normal all the subgroups. Okay, so hence we get this one is g raised to I upon g raised to I plus 1 is abelian. How? By using third isomorphic theorem. Okay, this is isomorphic to this one, but here this is abelian group. Okay, that means हा isomorphic आहे म्हणजे हा सुद्धा काय झाला? abelian group. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
काही डाऊट आहेत का? नाहीत ना नक्की?
नाही सर.
Okay, wait a minute. Now the next point is center of a group. Okay, anyone know what is the center Z of G, which is denoted by Z of G? What is Z of G? Centralizer of an element कोणाच होत आहे टॉपिक सेमिनारचा? सेंटर आणि सेंट्रलायझर मध्ये फरक आहे. ओके, सेंटर ऑफ ग्रुप which is denoted by Z of G. Okay, जसा फर्स्ट डिराइव्ड सबग्रुप सेकंड डिराइव्ड सबग्रुप झाला तर इथे फर्स्ट सेंटर सेकंड सेंटर असणार बघ. ओके, हा कसा होता इथे? जर हा ग्रुप असेल, ओके, दिस वन G इज द ग्रुप. फर्स्ट डिराइव्ड सबग्रुप काय येईल तुमचा? इथे येईल G डॅश. सेकंड डिराइव्ड सबग्रुप कसा येईल? G2. ओके, G3 कुठे येईल? थर्ड डिराइव्ड सबग्रुप आतमध्ये येईल जाईल. ओके, and up to so on G raised to n, which is equal to only one element, singleton. Okay, if G is solvable. Okay, आता ह्याच्या उलट येईल सेंटर ऑफ अ ग्रुप. सपोज धिस वन इज द ग्रुप G and center of a group इथे कुठेतरी असेल तुमचा सेंटर. फर्स्ट सेंटर ऑफ अ ग्रुप हा समजा ह्याला Z1 म्हटलं, Z1 of G. This is second center of a group. This one now third center of a group. Okay, and up to so on nth center of a group, Zn of G. ओके, जर Zn of G इज इक्वल टू G आला माझा, हा दोन्ही कोइन्साइड होत असतील एकमेकांना, तर त्याला म्हणायचा नील पोटेंट ग्रुप. ओके, जसं डिराइव्ड सबग्रुप मध्ये इफ Zn G raised to n is equal to काय येत होता? इफ सिंगलटन E, then G is solvable. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But here center of a group, Zn of G, nth center of a G is coincide with G, then the G is called as nilpotent group. Okay, एखाद्या मॅट्रिक्सला nilpotent मॅट्रिक्स कधी म्हणतो आपण? When we say that the matrix is nilpotent, if suppose A is the matrix, A raised to cube is equal to suppose null matrix. Okay, समजा हा A तुमचा 2 क्रॉस 2 असेल. Okay, A cube जर if A cube is equal to 3, then the nilpotency of matrix A is what? 3 na? Okay, this is smallest positive integer. A square is not equal to 0 and A cube is equal to 0 in the matrix. Okay, so nilpotency of that matrix is 3. Okay, similarly here, if Zn of G is equal to G, then G is called as nilpotent group, and the nilpotency of that group is equal to this n. ओके, कळत जाईल पुढे. आधी सेंटर म्हणजे काय पाहूयात आपण. व्हॉट इज सेंटर ऑफ अ ग्रुप G? पुढे क्लास इक्वेशनला त्याला लागतं हो, महत्वाचं आहे. ओके, पुढे क्लास इक्वेशन वगैरे येईल. हाऊ टू फाइंड द क्लास इक्वेशन ऑफ द ग्रुप. व्हॉट इज सेंटर? Center of a group Z of G. The center of group G, अभ्यास करत चला बरं का, अवघड आहे मला सगळं. Center of a group G is defined by and denoted by set of G. What is the nature of this set? Collection of those elements belongs to G. G is equal to G into X. म्हणजे तुमचा जो केले टेबल होता की नाही, केले टेबल काढलाय का ना ग्रुपचा केले टेबल
Yes, sir.
टेबल. हॅलो, एम आय ऑडिबल?
Yes, sir.
केले टेबल काढलाय का नाही ग्रुपचा कधी?
Yes, sir.
त्या टेबल मध्ये कोणाचा रो आणि कॉलम सेम असेल तो पाहायचा. म्हणजे तो काय होतं, कम्युट होते ना. ज्या एलिमेंटचा रो आणि कॉलम सेम असेल. ओके, सपोज दिस वन इज द केले टेबल. हा काहीतरी केले टेबल आहे तुमचा, एलिमेंट आहे. सपोज दिस इज द एलिमेंट. त्याचा जो रो आहे तोच कॉलम, जो कॉलम आहे तोच याचा जर रो असेल तर तो एलिमेंट माझा झेड ऑफ जी मध्ये जातो. तुमचा हा एलिमेंट आहे, ह्याचा रो आणि ह्याचा कॉलम सेम असेल, फर्स्ट रो आणि ह्याचा कॉलम आणि रो सेम असेल एंट्रीज, हा एलिमेंट जातोय झेड ऑफ जी मध्ये. ओके, याचाच अर्थ काय, तो एलिमेंट कम्युट होतो. ओके, what is Z of G? Center of G is nothing but, if suppose this was this group G, okay, if X, x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5, suppose there are 5 elements in G. Okay, what is Z of G? Z of G, if suppose contain x1 is the element. Okay, that means this element commute with each and every element of G. Okay, म्हणजेच काय, x1 is equal to x1 into x2 is equal to x2 into x1. x1 into x3 is equal to x3 into x1. x1 into x4 is equal to x4 into x1. x1 into x5 is equal to x5 into x1. So that element commute with each and every element of the group. Okay, other elements. Okay. आता हा x2 घ्यायचा. हा x2 कम्युट होतोय का प्रत्येक एलिमेंटला? जर होत असेल तर ह्याच्यात येणार, नाहीतर नाही येणार. इज इट करेक्ट? फॉर ऑल म्हटलं, फॉर ऑल जी. ओके, दॅट मीन्स धिस एक्स commute each and every element of that other element of the group G. Okay, if suppose this x3, it's commute each and every element of G, x2, x1, x4, x5, then this x3 belongs to that Z of G. Okay, ha commute, हे commutative property, is it commutative property, this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if x5 is commute each and every element of that other element of group G, then x5 belongs to G. Okay, that means if element comes from Z of G, एखादा एलिमेंट Z of G मधनं येतो, याचा अर्थ काय, that element must commute with each and every element of other element of that group G. Okay, any doubt now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
डायग्राम राहू द्या म्हणजे कळेल तुम्हाला. ओके, x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5. Okay, now we know that what we know, E belongs to G. Okay, in every group there exists an identity element. Okay, such that that identity element is commute with each and every element of that other group element. Okay, each and every element of that group. Okay, समजा इथं हा जर E असेल मला, हा E काय करतोय, प्रत्येक एलिमेंटला कॉम्प्युट करतोय. इज इट करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All G belongs to capital G. Hence, this implies Z1, sorry. that E belongs to Z of G. Is it correct? At least त्या Z of G मध्ये तुमचा E हा element असेल. Is it correct? E, why? Because
Yes,
E
sir.
commit each and every element of that group G. That means E is contained in E belongs to Z of G. Okay, by the definition of center of a group. Okay, that implies Z of G is not empty always. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That implies order of Z of G. ह्याच्यावरनं काय conclusion करू शकतो आपण? Order of Z of G must be greater than or equal to
1.
1. Okay, तो 0 कधीच नसणार. Order of Z of G is equal to 0. No. Okay, not possible. It's also denoted by Z only. Okay, set of integer असंच denote करतात किंवा Z of G सुद्धा असंच denote करतात. And always it is not only subgroup, it is normal subgroup. Normal subgroup of G. Okay, suppose Z of G is what? That is Z of G always normal in G. Okay, कसा आला हा? Suppose. What is H is normal in G? याचा अर्थ काय? X, H, X inverse is equal to what? H.
H.
Is it correct? For all X belongs to G. Okay. That implies XH is equal to HX. Okay. For all X belongs to G. Is it correct? म्हणजे हा
Yes, sir.
स्मॉल
Yes,
एक्स
sir.
H च्या प्रत्येक एलिमेंटला कम्युट करतोय. Okay. That means X into H is equal to small h into X, where for all X belongs to capital G and small h belongs to
Capital H.
capital H. Okay, so this is the definition of normal subgroup. Okay, now look at here. Z of G here normal in G. Why? By the definition, काय यायला पाहिजे हा? X Z of G into X inverse is equal to Z of G for all X belongs to G. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
X
Yes,
into
sir.
Z of G is equal to Z of G into X for all X belongs to G. Okay, so that implies X into, suppose this is A is equal to A into X for all X belongs to G and A belongs to कुठून येईल A?
Of J.
Z of G. ओके, आता जर माझा A Z of G मधून येत असेल तर प्रत्येक एलिमेंट कॉम्प्युट करतोच की. Okay, by the definition of Z of G, A commute each and every element of Z of G. हा कंडिशन होल्ड होतोय, हा होल्ड होतोय म्हणजे हा होल्ड होतोय, हा म्हणजे हा होल्ड होतोय, म्हणजेच so Z of G is the normal subgroup of G always, not only subgroup. Okay, if suppose this one is G is there, so Z of G कसा असेल माझा इथे असेल आतमध्ये. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now any doubt in this definition? Center of a group G.
No,
Okay,
sir.
now
No, sir.
tell me,
No, sir.
if suppose the note is there, one note. If capital G is abelian group, that means each and every element of that group is commute with each other. Okay, then what is Z of G? G जर abelian असेल तर काय येईल Z of G? व्हॉट इज झेड ऑफ जी? लिहा, डेफिनेशन लिहा. असं विचार करून सुटत नाही बरं का. हातात पेन कागद वगैरे हवाय तुम्हाला. मॅथमॅटिक्स नुसतं विचार करून सुटत नाही, तुमच्या हातात वही पेन असायलाच हवा. व्हॉट इज झेड ऑफ जी? x belongs to capital G such that x into g is equal to g into x for all g belongs to capital G. Okay, so this is the definition of center of G. Okay, now we have to find the center of G. And what is given to us? G is abelian. What is G is abelian means? Each and every element belongs to that group. असे कोणते एलिमेंट्स आहेत जी मध्ये जे बाकीच्या सर्व जी ना तो काय करतोय, बाकीच्या प्रत्येक एलिमेंटला कम्युट करतोय आणि तुमचा जी हा अबेलियन आहे. की जी अबेलियन आहे याचाच अर्थ काय? इफ हियर जी इज अबेलियन दॅट मीन्स every element of G commute with itself, every other. Okay, look at here. If suppose this is G, x1, x2, x3. Suppose these are the three elements in G. G is abelian. That means x1 commute with x3, x1 commute with x2. x2 x1 ला आपण x2 कोणाला होणार कम्युट, x1 ला कम्युट होईल, हा याला पण कम्युट होईल. सिमिलरली x3 कोणाला कम्युट होईल, x1 ला पण कम्युट होईल, x2 लाही कम्युट होईल. इज इट करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Z of G is nothing but the whole group G. Is it correct?
No, sir.
Okay. Whenever G is abelian, the center of a group G is whole group G. For example, number 1, if suppose G is said 5, addition modulo 5, what is the center of group G? What is said 5? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. हा ग्रुप अबेलियन आहे का? प्रत्येक एलिमेंट प्रत्येकाशी कम्युट होतो का इथे? तीन, चार, सात, 7 addition model 5, 2. Okay. होतोय. हा एक एक्झाम्पल झाला बरं का. नाव हियर Z5 is abelian. What is Z of G? Is it correct?
Yes.
ओके, म्हणजे तुम्ही Z5 चा जर केले टेबल काढला तर काय येईल? लुक ॲट हियर. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now tell me, 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 1, 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 0 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it correct? 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5
Zero.
addition modulo 0. 1 plus 2, 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 3, 5. 0. Okay. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 divided by 5.
1.
1.
Okay, sorry, wait. 1 plus 2, 3 है ना? Okay, no, हाँ. 1 plus 3, 4. 0, 1, 2. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
0, 1,
Yes.
2, 3. Okay, correct? आता हा
Yes, sir.
एलिमेंट मी काय म्हटलं, सेंटर ऑफ एलिमेंट म्हणजे काय? तुमचं सेंटर ऑफ झेड ऑफ जी म्हणजे काय आलाय? होल जी. दॅट इज 1, 2, 3, 4. ओके. आता झिरोचा कॉलम आणि रो सेम आहे का पहा. हा तुमचा फर्स्ट कॉलम ऑफ झिरो अँड दिस इज फर्स्ट रो ऑफ झिरो. इज इट सेम? 0,
Yes,
1,
sir.
2,
Yes,
3,
sir.
4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. ह्याच्यामध्ये कोणता एलिमेंट आहे? 1. 1 चा पण पहा. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2 चा पहा. 2, 3, 4, 0, 1. 2, 3, 4, 0, 1. 3, 4, 0, 1, 2. 3, 4, 0, 1, 2. 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here 4 0 1 2 3. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, म्हणजे तुमचा if the group is abelian then center of G is equal to G. ओके, म्हणजे तुम्हाला केले टेबल दिलेला असेल आणि झेड ऑफ जी कसा काढणार तुम्ही, ज्याचा रो आणि कॉलम सेम आहे तो एलिमेंट उचलायचा. ओके, याचा रो आणि कॉलम सेम आहे म्हणजे 0 असणार. ओके, आयडेंटिटी एलिमेंट तर ऑलवेज बिलॉंग्स टू झेड ऑफ जी. ओके, ऑलवेज, नो डाउट. अदर देन आयडेंटिटी, check from Keeler table. Okay, if Keeler table given to us. Okay, any doubt? Now tell me another example. Second. S2. What is the center of S2? अभ्यास करा, अवघड आहे ना तर. Center of S2 is equal to 1 2. Why 1 2? Because S2 is abelian. Okay, why abelian? एक स्टेटमेंट म्हटलं होतं मी, any group of order less than 6, okay, or less than or equal to 5 किंवा 5 पेक्षा कमी असलेले म्हणजे less than 6 are abelian. Yes, this is abelian. Hence, this one is center of S2 is equal to 1 1 2. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
What is the center of S3? Find out करणार कोण कोणाला कॉन्व्हर्ट होते.
Yes, sir.
होमवर्क. ओके, fourth example. Q8 quaternion group plus minus 1 plus minus I plus minus J plus minus K. Okay, what is the center of Q8? Okay, plus minus 1 only. Check करायला घरी. Okay. Any doubt up to here?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
अजून एक्झाम्पल देऊ देत काय? Klein 4 group. K4. कोणकोणते एलिमेंट असतात? E, A, P, AB. Is it correct? Such that
Yes, sir.
A square is equal to E, B square is equal to E, and AB square is equal to E. Okay, all the elements are self-inverse. Why? Because order of each and element is 2. जर एखाद्या एलिमेंटची ऑर्डर 2 असेल other than identity, okay, then that element is self-inverse. What is the meaning of self-inverse? Inverse of A is A, inverse of B is B. Okay, so स्वतःच inverse असते. Okay, what is inverse? A into A inverse is equal to E. A into A square म्हणजे काय? A into A is equal to E. What is the inverse of A? A inverse. Okay, so itself is a inverse. Okay, any element of order 2 is self-inverse element other than identity. Okay, now check what is the center of K4. सांगता यायला पाहिजे पण आता सांगितलं की any group of order less than 6 are abelian. So your order of a group is 4, which is less than 6. Hence it is abelian. That means center of K4 is K4. पहा केले टेबल. E, A, P, A, B. E, A, P, A, B. E into E ला कोणत्याही एलिमेंटने मल्टिप्लाय करा, तोच आहे A, B. Okay, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is A into E? A square E. A into B, B into A, B A. Okay, AB into A, ए स्क्वेअर बी इज
B.
इक्वल टू ई ई बी. ओके, हा ए बी लिहा किंवा बी ए लिहा चालेल. ओके, सो हियर ए इंटू बी ए बी इंटू बी स्क्वेअर इज ई. ए बी इंटू बी स्क्वेअर इज ए इंटू ई, that is a. A into AB, A square is E into B is P. B into AB, A. Is it correct? AB into AB square is first
E.
column, first row per height. First column is same. Second row, second column. Correct? Third row, third column. Okay, and fourth row, fourth column is same. That means the group is abelian. That means Z of K4 is equal to K4. ओके, काय होमवर्क आहे तुम्हाला? Q8 चा सेंटर चेक करायचंय, S3 चा सेंटर चेक करायचा. ओके, एनी डाउट अप टू हियर?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Center of Z7. Okay, what is Z7 with addition modulo? Z7 is nothing but 0, 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
सेंटर सांगा आता. एनी ग्रुप विथ प्राइम ऑर्डर अबेलियन सायक्लिक असतो. करेक्ट? हे रिझल्ट लक्षात ठेवावं लागतील ना तुम्हाला. एनी ग्रुप विथ प्राइम ऑर्डर इज सायक्लिक इम्प्लाइज अबेलियन. म्हणजे हा ग्रुप कसा झाला? अबेलियन म्हणजे हा सेंटर काय झालं? Z7. ओके, प्रत्येक वेळेस एक्झामला वेळ नसणार तुम्हाला कळायला, सेटच्या एक्झामला, नेटच्या एक्झाम. ओके, समजते? एनी डाउट अप टू हियर?
Sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
ओके, समजत नाही?
समजतं, sir.
No, sir.
हा, नो